Ayo, we're back. We're back again. Once again, we are back. And what do we got to talk about today? The thing that is on everybody's lips. What is it? These nuts. Okay, no. Okay. We gotta go into our gallery here because our boy, our thick boy, Monster Hunter Ken is coming tomorrow. I guess it's called Gore Magala Ken. Not Monster Hunter Ken, but it's just easier to say Monster Hunter Ken. He's an exclusive fighter. We also found out he's an infernal, not a master, like all the pictures that have been going around. So what does this mean about the pulls? It means that who knows, we'll find out in the morning what the hell is happening with Monster Hunter Ken. But let's take a look at, is he worth it? Because this is the big question. On China, I've seen Scion's video. He did a great video on breaking down what Monster Hunter Ken was like on China. He was primarily a PvP focused unit. You know, he did some big sword slashes. He was a bit of a bully. He had a really good interrupt on his super move. And he put a curse on everybody on his own team, where he would get the team would get a damage boost, and if you didn't clear it by doing a certain combo in a certain amount of time, there was a small stun, and the small stun was pretty like insignificant, right? This is not Monster Hunter Ken of that regard. They have absolutely overtuned Monster Hunter Ken. Okay, so for his super move, it starts off, delivers a heavy hit to the nearest target, dealing damage equal to 580% of attack. The fighter gains damage resist up 30% for 10 seconds. At level 81, you get level 2. Enemies have a 30% base chance to be inflicted with stun for 3 seconds when they receive a Dragon Rage curse. Guess we'll get into that in a minute. And at level 3 at 161, increases damage to 638% of attack, and the damage resist up effect to 35%. So not a bad single move. It's let's get into the Dragon Rage curse. That's, I think, in his passive. Right after the battle begins, Dragon Rage curse appears every 25 seconds and lasts 15 seconds. While the curse is active, all fighters lose HP equal to 30% of Monster Hunter Ken's attack every second. True damage. 30% of his attack every second. To remove Dragon Rage curse, earlier from the entire team, a single fighter must deal damage that exceeds 1000% of Monster Hunter Ken's attack before the curse expires. So if you want to get rid of this, you got to deal one fighter must deal 1000 damage. You need a big hit to get rid of that.
That's a huge hit.
That's a huge hit. And at level 2 at 121. Or no, yeah, that's 121. If the enemy team fails to remove Dragon Rage Curse before it expires, all enemies deal 25% less damage for 12 seconds. Not bad. Level 3 at 181. If your team successfully removes Dragon Rage Curse before it expires, all teammates deal 25% more damage for 12 seconds. Like, what? And at level 4, and this is the 221 passive, reduces the damage required for you to remove Dragon Rage Curse down to 800% of Gore Magala Ken's attack, and it also increases the damage required to remove Dragon Rage Curse for the enemy team to 1200% of Gore Magala Ken's attack. This thing is interesting. It is very, very, very interesting. It curses both halves of the field, and the 1000% attack, that I don't know about math on that, but like, what's my Chun-Li's attack? Okay, so she has 51,000 attack. 1000% of her attack, would that not be, 513,000? So a single fighter would have to knock out, potentially 500,000 damage in a single hit. Like, I don't, maybe my math's wrong, but 1000% to me means that is 0. And that's like, that's a lot. That's a lot to get rid of that. I mean, and then when you bump it up to 1200%. Like, maybe in PvE, yeah, they hit pretty hard, but like PvP, I don't think many fighters can actually get that off. That's huge. That's a huge hit. You need to crit. Anyhow, let's move on to his 2 combo skill. This is where it gets real interesting. Trigger skill. Unleashed automatically after a teammate performs combo 1. Like, okay. Does not affect combo 2 and does not trigger a combo 3. So it doesn't affect, you know, your ability to do the second combo. And it doesn't trigger combo 3. So you can't go from 1 to 3 is all it's saying. You know, spin dive slash that delivers a heavy hit to multiple targets within range, dealing soul damage equal to 240% attack. It's like, what? A cheeseburger combo? Not now. We're not going for cheeseburgers right now. We're talking about Monster Hunter Ken. God damn it. Alright, and then at 41, you get the level 2 of the skill. If Gore Magala Ken is inflicted with Dragon Rage Curse, he gains 25% lifesteal rate while performing this skill. Not bad. And then at 101, you get level 3. When the target carries Dragon Rage Curse, the fighter has a 60% base chance to inflict weaken on the target. Okay, not bad. But the main thing is it's unleashed automatically after a teammate performs combo 1. Like, alright, now let's check out his 3 combo move. Unleashes automatically after a teammate performs combo 2. Do you see what's going on here with him? And it slashes multiple targets within range 2 times, dealing soul damage equals 360% of attack, with a 20% chance to deal double damage. At 141, it has a 20% chance to deal triple damage. And at level 201, we have a 20% chance to deal quadruple damage. Like, come on, guys. Come on. So this means that if you're doing a regular combo chain, like with my normal team of, you know, Chun-Li, Elena, Zangief, Chun-Li, he's going to do his combo 2 after Elena pops in with her 1, and then he's going to do his combo 3 after my Zangief does his spin move, and then my Chun-Li still gets to do her 3 move, and on top of that he's doing this crazy ass curse with a 20% chance to do quadruple damage on this hit with soul damage. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's look at the fight soul. This guy is just insane. Okay, unleashing a combo has a 20% chance to grant sharpness. Stacks up to 3 times and cannot be dispelled. When the fighter has sharpness, regular attacks consume 1 sharpness to perform sharpen. Delivers a heavy hit to the nearest target, dealing soul damage equal to 240% of attack and filling the super combo gauge by 100. Meanwhile, summons Gore Magala Blast to pull the enemy's tank fighter onto the battlefield. Last 15. So you're just bringing them out so that they can get absolutely obliterated. Like, what? What is even going on with this guy? What the heck? So he gives you combo gauge, extra soul damage attack, and pulls out their tag fighter just for 15 seconds for fun, so they can get a big taste of his fucking sword or something. Like, what's even going on here? The assist skill here, when he's in, it's an assist position thing. When an assist fighter deals damage with a super combo, all enemies are inflicted with Dragon Rage Curse. Why not? Seems to be his thing. Limited to once every 30 seconds while the curse is active. Each target loses HP equal to 20% of Gore Magala Ken's attack every second. To remove the Dragon Rage Curse earlier from the entire team, a single fighter must deal damage that exceeds 1000% of Gore Magala Ken's attack before the curse expires. If the enemy team fails to remove the curse before it expires, all enemies deal 15% less damage and have their damage reduction reduced by 15%. So this basically just puts the Dragon Rage curse on the enemy team without putting it on your team. Not bad, but it's all lowered by about like 10%. But the only thing that's added here is that they also have their damage reduction reduced if they don't get it off, right? And then down here at plus 10, the Gore Magala Blast. From this thing, the Gore Magala Blast is what pulls the enemy tag fighter in. That all of a sudden puts Dragon Rage Curse on all enemies. Okay, and at level 20, when in the starting lineup, obtains 1 stack of sharpness at the beginning of battle. So right from at the start of battle, if you get this up to level 20, he's going to have sharpness, and the first time he attacks, he's going to do the sharpen thing to do all this crap and pull him in. So he's going to like basically pull the tag fighter in right away when this gets to plus 20. And at plus 30 increases the chance to acquire sharpness to 30%, and charged Dragon Slash consumes sharpness to perform a follow-up sharpen attack. Charged Dragon Slash, that's this bad boy. So overall, that's an amazing fighting spirit. This guy has just an absolute monster of a kit. And I'm not even trying to play with puns there. It won't let me see any other move but his super move there. But he's insane. I don't know how they're going to do the draw on this. Clearly, he's the Infernal. But to me, this guy is a must pull, at least to get 1 copy of and throw him in your limit break. He's absolutely must pull at this point. I can't imagine, like I don't know if he's going to be on the same level of must pull as Bison is, but just seeing this ahead of time, this guy is reaching into Bison territory. That's a definite. This extra two moves, and it's a 2-3 combo, 2 moves that get added into your combo, so you're going to have a 5-hit combo now. That's just absolutely bananas. Absolutely bananas. My dog would be freaking out right now if he could understand this. He'd be like, that's bananas. And he'd be licking my screen and shit. It would be crazy. You know, and then he'd go for my feet because he also likes feet. But, you know, feet. Yeah, feet. Anyways, guys, that's it. I'll be doing some Gore Magala pulls tomorrow. Hopefully I can use my diamonds because everybody's been telling me I can't use my diamonds. Well, we'll see about that now, won't we? But that's it. I really think this guy's overtuned. He's very different from the way he was in China. And I think he's going to make a bit of a splash. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below. You know, in the comments. You know my thoughts on it now. He looks dope. I'm getting at least, you know, a couple copies of this guy because I want to see how good he is. And hopefully I can showcase some gameplay with Gore Magala Ken or Monster Hunter Ken, whatever the hell you want to call him. You know, the good Ken. We'll call him that from now on. The good Ken, because there isn't really a good Ken in the game. So I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, my dudes. Peace.